Hello, I'm Mike Moore, and I'm talking to Eddie Mcgee, Executive Director of the Stokes County Arts Council. Eddie Mcgee, Happy New Year, sir.
Happy New Year, Mike Moore. It's so good to hear your voice, and I hope that 2022 finds you well, young man.
I wish you all the best, too. Well, let's talk about the start of the new year, and that would be the Polar Plunge. Did you have a good day for that, or what?
Mike, we had a fabulous day. Great turnout. We had around 65 passionate folks go into the water at Hanging Rock State Park, and we were talking earlier. The air temperature, Mike, was around 75 to 78 degrees. The water temperature was still quite chilly.
Yeah.
I think they when they checked the temperature of the water, it was around 45 degrees. Mm-hmm. But it helps when the air when you come out of the water, that the air is there to warm you up. And had around 350 spectators. Just a great way to celebrate a new year, and great costumes. We had a group of ladies from over here in Stokes County that, because we always involve costumes, we try to make it more of a party than anything. And we had a group of ladies that came as the Golden Girls. And it was the timing of that. They had planned this for months, and the timing of that with the passing of Betty White.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Was very ironic. And but all the proceeds went to support the Friends of Stokes Shelter, the monetary proceeds, and helped them with their pet adoption. And then we collected food as well that went to the Stokes County Animal Shelter. Mm-hmm. And so it was just a good day and a great cause, and a lot of folks brought their pets as well. So again, we brought in 2022 the right way, and then 2 days later we had 3 inches of snow on the ground. So there you go.
That is crazy. Wow. Yeah. Well, I looked at your Facebook pictures, and your Facebook page is a great place to go to find out what's happening, and that's Stokes County Arts Council. So I'm glad you rang in the new year in your traditional style there. Let's take a look at that calendar on your Facebook page, wherever. What's coming up?
Yeah, and we have and it's been a work in progress. Our new website will be released and become active this coming Monday.
Oh, okay. Week. All right.
And so
31st.
31st, and we're excited about that. I've got a little bit more work to do this afternoon, but a new look, new format, and just updated and fresher. So we'll get back to more website promotion as well. Right now for social media, again, the Stokes County Arts Council, our Facebook page, and we can also be found on Instagram. But upcoming January, we've rescheduled. We have trivia night tomorrow night. Starts at 6:30. Trivia night here is very, very popular. A lot of teams show up, and it's free to bring a team, and we have free food and beverages, and so we probably expect 50 or 60 folks here tomorrow night. It's rescheduled from, I think, when we had inclement weather last week, and to be honest, I don't know if any information's on our website page, but trivia night is tomorrow night for those listening that are familiar with it.
I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, I see spaghetti and sides and desserts and all of that too.
Yes.
Yeah, North Carolina beer and
people
wine.
Come. It's a great meal. It's just a great atmosphere, and we have a dedicated group of folks that travel from Rockingham and the different areas of Stokes County and over towards Winston-Salem, and they bring teams up, and just a lot of fun. So they can expect that tomorrow night as well.
Now, is that always the fourth Thursday in the month? Is that right?
It's usually the third Thursday.
Oh,
Mike.
That's right. Yeah, you changed last week. Yeah, okay.
We had to change because of the inclement weather, but we'll get back on a schedule hopefully in February. And the food's always great. It's always provided board and staff and volunteers, so they prepare the meal, and it's just a great time, and the teams. It's very competitive when you watch them compete for trivia. Especially as adults, we like to think that we're I guess we get smarter as we get older. So it's and that may be true, and sometimes it's not so much as you watch the trivia night.
Okay, all right. So usually the third Thursday, but rescheduled because of the weather. So that's tomorrow night. Okay, got it. All right,
that's tomorrow night.
Trivia night.
And then we're going to go ahead and jump to February. Our next, we still have Kitty Ray Brown and Patty Young. That's our current exhibit here in the Apple Gallery. They have some wonderful paintings and primarily photography, landscapes, animals. It's beautiful. So we still have another couple of weeks with their exhibit. And then in February, we're going to celebrate Black History Month, and we have Asai Tabari and Wendy Smith, an exhibit featuring, they've got abstract paintings and drawings and expressionists, and they're just known for bright floral arrangements and portraits, and very inspired by their family and traditional African imagery and patterns and techniques. So that's going to be a interesting exhibit. Again, we'll have more information about that on our website and social media pages coming up. But that exhibit runs from February 16th through March 31st. The reception will take place on Friday, February the 25th.
Okay.
So that's coming up. And then we have a couple of events, gatherings scheduled for February, hopefully. So on February 19th, we have, it's called A Journey. It's a musical, one-woman musical, and Kathy Wilson, and she's from up Northeast, going to bring it down here. And again, this is going to celebrate African-American history. She has performances at 2 and 6 p.m., and I know Rosa Parks is going to be featured as part of that. It's based on the history of 7 different African-American women. And we don't want to give away too much information, but they go to our Facebook page, Stokes County Arts Council. They can get more information on that and purchasing tickets. And she's just been an award-winning actress. And again, it's called A Journey, and people don't want to miss that. Again, that's February the 19th.
Okay, yep, I see that on Facebook. Got it.
Yes. And then we've got singer-songwriter Caleb Caudle, Stokes County native. Oh, gracious, this kid is just, I shouldn't call him a kid anymore. He's around 30 years old, but he's spent so much time here in Stokes and moved to Nashville. And we've got a performance scheduled for Caleb on February 26th at 3 p.m. And this guy's just climbing the ranks in Nashville and just doing great things in the Americana and folk music circles. And got a great following here. A lot of folks look forward to seeing Caleb. He has performed here before, and we are limiting tickets so we can social distance somewhat. So we're limiting tickets to only 100 in number.
Mm-hmm.
And
okay.
so if folks want their tickets, they better get them quick, because that will be a sellout. And Caleb Caudle, again, a cool kid, and we're just excited to have him back in Stokes County.
Sure.
And then we're working on a schedule for the rest of the year. You know, we're trying to be still being a little bit thoughtful as far as COVID, and we want to make sure we don't book too much without keeping an eye on the numbers. Mm-hmm. But just a few things for listeners to be aware of. March 20th, a new event called Stars to Sunrise Hike. And that's going to be at Hanging Rock State Park, and that's organized by the Stokes County Arts Council. And that will start in the dark. And so we will make our way up to the top of several of the peaks at Hanging Rock State Park and watch the sunrise. And then all of the participants will come back to the Arts Place of Stokes for a hearty breakfast. And that just came about because they rarely see a sunrise on top of Hanging Rock. And that was an event that just out of public demand, people just said, "Hey, we want to do this."
That's so cool.
And
I love a good sunrise, and I'm always up early enough to see them around here, but I love a good sunrise and a good sunset. That's the best time of the days.
Yeah. Oh, yes. And up there, again, it'll be early in the day. We'll probably get started around 5:30. All the little details aren't quite ironed out yet, but that will be the 20th. Mm-hmm. And then looking ahead, we have in May 7th, something to keep in mind. It's called a program called You've Got a Friend, the music and James Taylor.
Oh, yeah.
And that's going to be on May the 7th here at the Arts Place. That's a touring production, and they don't get any better than Carole King and James Taylor, in my opinion. I mean, that's
you're right.
And we have a Stevie Wonder tribute, Natural Wonder, coming on June the 23rd. Again, that's a little bit further out, and more information to come on that one. And then the last one I'll mention is Purple Piano on September the 1st. That is Marshall Charloff is like the number one Prince tribute artist in America. And so he usually performs in Las Vegas. He's bringing his one-person piano tribute to Prince on September 1st here at the Arts Place.
How cool is that? So, wow.
That's going to be phenomenal. And it's like I said, he's usually in the western half of the United States, but we worked it out as part of a quick tour he's going to have on the eastern half, and just exciting. So got some great programs coming up. It'll kick off next month, and hopefully, we'll carry out through the rest of the year, and just excited about the things to come, and again, the new website will go live on Monday, so we hope to get some viewers, and let me tell you what, there's something else I wanted to mention quickly, Mike, and this has to do with our Arts Place of Stokes and Rocky's Coffee Shop, because the ever-evolving, just really good things that are happening over there. We continue to have over 150 artists represented in the Arts Place. The holidays were great, and the shopping continues. I mean, we're still doing very, very well even after the holidays here in January. So it's just a great place to find original artwork, jewelry, soaps, lotions, woodworking, ceramic art, just anything folks would want. And then while they're here, make sure to visit Rocky's Coffee Shop, Coffee and Ice Cream Shop. We've got new energy drinks. That seems to be all the rage right now, especially with the young folks. Yeah. And then some great coffees, lattes, specialty coffees. I know there's a couple. One's called the Polar Plunge, A Taste of Winter. And so the Chocolate Turtle. Those are going very, very well, and great support. People that go to Hanging Rock State Park, it's 2 miles away, and this is where they all end up coming to after a couple hours on the trail. And so, we're just blessed, Mike. Very blessed to be here, and as always, thank you for the continued support and interest that you have in Stokes County Arts Council.
Well, thank you for giving us a kind of an overview and looking ahead at some of the things. I do love the Arts Place, and what a special place that is, and Rocky's there too. Yeah, on the way to Hanging Rock, on the way back, or maybe both. I do both stops if I were you. Yeah, I wouldn't settle for one.
There you go. Hey, coming back. I haven't heard that, but I like your way of thinking, Mike Moore. That is... Sure, let's do it.
Well, I like all of the things that you put together for us to enjoy, and what a variety you've told us about on this podcast, too. My goodness, all of the music and the things that are coming up. Well, Eddie Mcgee, always a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Mike, thank you, and just appreciate all the listeners' continued support of Mike Moore. And, again, we're here, and look forward to our next conversation. So keep up the good work, buddy.
You bet. Same there, too. Talk to you soon. Thanks, Eddie. All right.
Thanks, Mike.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
That's Eddie Mcgee, Executive Director of the Stokes County Arts Council. I tell you, I hope you were listening closely and maybe like me, taking notes on some of these things that are coming up there at Stokes County Arts Council. You can get more information at stokesarts.org. And on Facebook, Stokes County Arts Council, that new Facebook page active this coming Monday, the 31st.